Hello viewers, hope you are doing best. Here I am Pramod and I'd like to welcome all of you to my channel, our English Classroom. And in this channel you will get several videos on vocabulary along with some grammatical materials and also some spoken English topic. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the updates. And if you are new, so I would like to tell you that I have already uploaded many videos on grammatical rules, especially right forms of rule. I have already uploaded videos on transformation of sentences. So just keep watching these videos. Okay, so now let's talk about today's video. Well, today's video is not about any grammatical video or not related to it sentence construction. Okay, so we all know that in English language or in any type of language, syntax deals with sentence structure, but without syntax we need some semantic and pragmatic things that will create a complete sense whatever we are writing or we are speaking. So this topic is all about connectors. Connector, that means there are some words in English language. These words, they may be adverb, they can be conjunctions, or sometimes they may be prepositions, but they connect one idea with another idea. For example, you are writing a paragraph on your daily routine. So you have started that I wake up at 6 a.m. I go to school at 8 a.m. I return home at 2 p.m. I take lunch at 3 p.m. But if you just keep writing like this, something is missing. The listener or the reader, they will not feel that pleasure or they will not get that interest in your writing because you haven't used any type of connectors. Well, if you can write like this, now listen to me very carefully. First of all, I wake up at 6 a.m. After that, I brush my teeth and get dressed and take my breakfast. And then I go to school. After staying there for 3 or 4 hours, I return home and then I take my lunch. So here I have used several connectors and as a result this paragraph or this piece of writing sounds good. So that is the reason we need connectors. And in some situation a good connectors can change the meaning or change the quality of your writing. So the students, those who are from high school level or those who will sit for SSC or HSC exam, I would like to request you, please, whenever you are writing a paragraph or you are writing a composition, please do use proper connectors. Okay? So in this video, I will discuss about only two connectors, and these two connectors are less frequently used connectors. We rarely use them, but in some situation, in some reading material, you may get or you may encounter with this type of connectors. But if you do not know the actual meaning of these connectors, then you cannot relate out or you cannot create the meaning of the sentence that you are reading. So let's start. So my first connector is by all means. By all means. Good. And beside I have written the English meaning, also the Bengali meaning, because ours is a country where we need Bangla language to understand the English properly. So whenever you will read or whenever you will learn any new English word or new English idiom, I would suggest please learn the Bengali meaning as well as its English illustrative meaning. Okay? So definitely or certainly in Bengali we call it nishchito bhabe or shob upaye, that means jekunu upaye. Okay? Well, now take a look of the uses of this type of expressions. Remember, these connectors by all means is not a single word connector. Rather, I've used several words or multiple words by all means. So combinedly they are creating a single meaning, and these things are known as idioms. And remember one thing, English is completely an idiom based language where you need to use several idioms and phrases. So I'll suggest you study idioms, use idioms in your daily conversation. Okay? Well, if someone asks you like this, may I ask you a question? Obviously, this is a very common thing to your life. Sometimes on the road or sometimes in any certain place, someone may ask you a question. So actually we answer like this, yes, of course, why not? We usually say like this. But without saying yes or of course, you can also tell him by saying by all means. May I ask you a question? By all means. It does mean that you are allowing that person to ask you a question. So next time if someone really asks you this question, may I ask you a question, I would suggest you should try by saying by all means. Okay? Then what is the reason? We use it to politely agree with someone. Well, whenever you are using a language, language involves politeness. And how you should show the politeness? There are some specific choices of words. Those words will create the situation in a polite manner. Okay, so by all means, it's a use of politeness. Okay, so politely agree with someone or to give a permission. You can also use this by all means to give somebody a permission of doing something. Okay. So take the second example. I told him by all means he could stay at our beach house. So what does this mean? Well, here I'll think that I'm actually speaking with another person. I told him something that, what something? He could stay at our beach house. He could stay at our beach house. We have a beach house, and that beach house is not occupied right now, maybe, and that person can stay over there. But this connector by all means, whenever I have used or whenever I have included this thing within my sentence, the meaning got some extra power. How? I told him by all means. It means definitely he can stay there. There is no doubt that he cannot stay there. I am providing him the permission or allowing him that he must or he can stay there. So that is the reason how you can use by all means to express the meaning definitely or certainly. Hope you have understood this. Then go for the next thing. This is one of the oldest word of English where these words are basically used during the 19th century piece of writings or even before that. But in recent time, as English is one of the globalized language, people all over the world are now using English for communication purpose. So many words have changed or are not in proper use. Like this, thereupon. But if you are if you want to learn it properly, or maybe you're studying for an competitive exam, in those situations you need to learn as much as possible. Okay, so that's the reason you should learn this. Thereupon, thereupon. We usually familiar with the word there. Okay, it's a pronoun, so we use in many sentences, like there is a hospital in our locality. And upon is a preposition, double preposition of plus on, upon. So we are also familiar with this preposition. But thereupon, combinedly they are single word. Thereupon, they are one word, not two different words. It means immediately or shortly after anything. Immediately after, shortly after. That means it deals with the time duration, or the time gap, or big gap or duration between two activity. So this thing deals with timing. Something happened immediately after an action, or something you did shortly after doing another action. In this situation, you can connect these two work or activities with thereupon. Hope you have understood it. কোনো কিছুর ফলে বা কোনো কিছুর পরে, something happened কোনো কিছুর ফলে, as a result of something, or the consequence of something. Okay, so let's take an example. She thereupon took out her cases and carried them over to the airport bus. So what does it mean? It means she immediately took out her cases and carried them over to the airport bus. So to express that he just boarding out or coming out from the aeroplane, he didn't waste his time, just took out the cases and then carried them over to the airport bus. So thereupon here actually showing the meaning of immediately. Okay, then go for the next example. He thereupon discovered that his dedication. So he told me that it was a spelling issue, so this is the correct one. He thereupon discovered that his dedication was not up to his expectation. He thereupon discovered that. So what happened? This person is putting dedication, a lot of dedication to his work, to his activity, to his business, or whatever he's doing. He's putting extra dedication, a lot of effort, but still, maybe after the result or after getting the output, he realized that he thereupon discovered means he immediately or he shortly after that discovered his dedication was not up to his expectation. That means he expected very high, but the result is not up to the mark. So this is the use of thereupon. So now I'd like to tell you that here I have discussed only about two connectors, rarely used connectors, not frequently used connectors. And in my next video, I will try to discuss some more about this topic. So please watch my videos. I'll try my best to upload videos on a daily basis, in everyday basis, so that you can get enough material to learn English sitting at your home. So please watch my videos. Thanks for watching this video. Till then, take care and goodbye.